You know, I don't think we performed bad in Barcelona, really. I think it was one of those weird games. You know, we played pretty good. They, scored some good goals. Could have put it to bed again when, in the last minute, they had a chance.
Felt so unfair for you and for them as well, and for those group of players who've been so amazing. So, yeah, just so deflated at full time.
And then, you have the City the night before and looks like they're going to struggle, and then Vinny slices one in the top corner, and I've seen that shot 50 times go over.
And to this day, that's like the lowest I've ever been about footy. Because I was like, we're going to get about 97 points. We're unbelievable and we're not going to win anything. And obviously before this, we've lost the European Cup final the year before. Salah gets injured into Newcastle, Salah's not playing, and Firmino's injured as well. And you're like, I know we're Liverpool and we this is the night that we do things like this, but we can't because Firmino's injured and Salah, so it's a hard line.
Come in the next day and the manager was like, has anyone got anything to say about last night? No, right, here we go. And he was like, for most teams this would be impossible. The only reason we have a chance is because it's you.
You're going into that game thinking, is there another comeback left? Like, we've had so many comebacks where it's like, maybe just happened, we haven't quite got there, and you're thinking, it's just going to be another one. Let's turn up, cheer them on and see what happens.
They got asked in work, what do you reckon then? Because everyone knew we were out, so they thought. And I actually said something. There's one postcode on planet Earth where this is actually possible tonight. That with this group of players and this crowd, this could be done. So while it's 90%, 95, 96, 7, whatever the percent certain, but you're in the alehouse and then you walk into the ground and then you get into the Kop. And the Kop aren't stupid.
I remember him saying, if we get the first goal, Anfield will do the rest.
Obviously the game starts and we get a corner, and it's the loudest roar I've ever heard for a corner in my life.
I remember sat behind the bench because I weren't fit, and seeing the first goal go, and it was like, oh wow, this can happen here.
We're looking at all these players. We've got one of our greatest ever players playing against us, one of the greatest players we've ever played, and all that. And despite all that adversity, he'd encouraged the players to believe it. And because the players believed it, the crowd believed it, and then all of a sudden Liverpool make a fast start, and then all of a sudden.
That 5 minutes between Wijnaldum's first goal and Wijnaldum's second goal is some of the best of my life, to be honest. I've never experienced anything like that in a ground where, the first one goes in and you're still celebrating it and everyone's going, come on, we can do this. And it was bedlam in the Kop, by the way. It was absolute bedlam in the Kop, bodies everywhere. And then suddenly the ball gets crossed in and Wijnaldum heads it.
And by the time we'd scored the third goal to make us level, we knew we were going to do it. And by the time we got the goal that clinched it, it was like, well, we're going to score the next goal if anyone does. You knew it was done. It wasn't like blow the whistle, ref.
With players missing, obviously, and that's credit down to the manager and his staff at how well drilled the whole squad was, that players can come in a game like that and perform.
It is the greatest night in Anfield history, and it wouldn't have happened without the crowd, and it wouldn't have happened without the players. But the person who brought all that together was Jurgen. No question about it.
It didn't matter who was in that Barcelona team. It didn't matter. Anfield ate them all alive.
And at the end, it's such a poignant moment at the end that you see the team line up in the same way that they did it against West Brom all those years before. They're stood looking at the Kop and we're singing You'll Never Walk Alone back to them, and you watch the footage back and they're just like wide eyes. I think Fabinho's crying.
Yeah.
Jurgen Klopp's like swaying with the team, and it's everyone together. It's the team in a line looking at the fans. We all did it together that night.